That Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, been doing this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel, a delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here, and when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible You're bringing the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Cold Thursday morning. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live in Kirkwood in the J. Randolph Jr. studios. We're doing our thing. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Jansen, Matthew Rocco, Jim the Cat Hayes here in studio. We're live on YouTube too, by the way. Just go to YouTube and type in Lou Info and like and subscribe, chat away, ask us questions. Don't care. We'll answer them. Doesn't matter. We also have a text line too, 314-590-3770. Blues hockey starts tonight. I'll be down there nice and early. Me and Curbs and Braden Shin will be on the we'll do the fan rally. Then I'll be signing autographs with a bunch of guys. Then I'll be going to the game, doing the Jumbotron. Hopefully my hair
Where
looks
do you
okay.
sit? Where do you sit for that? Like where?
Oh, I'll be cruising. I'll probably in the alumni box. Kate's coming too, so we'll probably chill in the alumni box.
And then you just head down
right when it's watch the period. I'll go a little bit early, talk to some of the writers and stuff like that. What'd you see? Just kind of, break down a couple little things, what I saw, to see maybe I'll learn something new, because these guys are watching every second of that. I get distracted here and there, so I need a little bit of help once in a while. But and then go down there, me and Danilo do it for 5 minutes, boom.
I like watching people suck at things and get frustrated.
Did I say that? Was that me?
I like watching people.
Yeah, that's me.
No.
Yep. That's me.
Sometimes you read the text line.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That could have been a text line.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like watching people suck at things, because I know I don't want to laugh because that's karma.
That's genuine Cam right there.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Like I
believe in karma.
Let me find it. This is Cam. I think this is Cam reading this is Cam reading a text.
Quit bitching, Cardinals fans and homers.
And then this is Cam being genuine.
I like watching people suck at things and get frustrated.
You notice the difference in tone? Just the stark difference between the two way he reads those two things.
Yes.
No, one of those is definitely reading a text. One of those is definitely a authentic Cam in the moment.
That's old Cam. This is new Cam.
Okay.
I don't like watching people suck at anything, because if you do mock them, I feel like karma will bite me in the ass.
Then why'd you say it?
I don't know.
That's actually well done. That's a nice prosecution right there.
No
question.
I don't know why I would say that. Ah, man. Get him in. It's game day, baby. Let go. What's up with you guys?
I'm excited for the opener.
Damn right. $128
Let's put
million
the boat
man.
in the water,
Let's
kid.
go. Let's go. See you later, preseason. Let's go.
Are the Wild any good?
I don't know. They're I don't know.
You can see that on the Jumbotron tonight.
So, Cam, what do you think of that period? I don't know. I don't know. Actually,
I was eating. I didn't notice.
I was hanging
Did they
out there.
start?
Oh man, yeah, they should be okay. I mean, they got some young stars on that team, but
I think we need to address the opening thing, Jim, if you will. Full show for Cam. Full show for Cam.
you son of a
Full
bitch.
show for Cam.
Oh man, sorry about that yesterday.
I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
He's got me by the balls, and I don't like it.
I can't really
He's
say
got
anything
me
'cause
by
I
the
did.
balls,
I get it,
and I
100%.
don't like it.
The thing is, like, I get the situation 100%, but if you're telling me I wasn't going to put full show for Cam in the title of today's episode, you were
God
like
dang.
absolutely
God
joking.
dang.
Had to do it to you. I'm
Let-
sorry.
let's have-
I deserve it.
Let's have a quick cathartic discussion.
It's completely reasonable. It's completely
So-
understandable. How did it go?
It was great.
Yeah.
Billy Guerin.
Any insights you want to give us about the Wild, considering it is a Wild game
We
day?
talked more about the contract situation. What's going to happen to some of these mid-market teams when the salary cap goes up to 128? Like, is there money flowing in Columbus? Are they going to spin up to the cap? Are they going to be ridiculed for not spinning up to the cap? Yeah, the NHL's healthy, but are the Blue Jackets healthy? Are they flush with cash? Are they going to be? Is it going to be turned out to where it was before the salary cap was implemented, when there's a huge gap because the cap's going way up and some of these teams can afford it? We talked about that. We also talked about Team USA, baby. We talked about Team USA,
Wait, can I ask-
baby. That's what we do.
Salary cap's going up. What about the floor in the NHL? What's the floor?
It's way down there. It's way down there. So I mean, you could. It's just I don't know. Like that's could be a problem, but I'm sure the NHL is going to figure something out so there's not such a big gap with some of these small market teams compared to Montreal and all those guys are just they are flush with cash. They can spin up to the cap every single year, even though it's going way up. So we talked about all kinds of stuff. Billy Guerin's about as down to earth, cool guy as you can get. He's got a lot on his plate,
And that's on serving it up.
and that's on Cam Strick.
Oh, my bad.
And then he signs this kid who's 29 years old to a
I got confused.
8-year deal for $36 million. And then Connor McDavid signs for 12.5. And then these other guys, Jack Eichel signed for what? 13.5. And this kid signed for 17. It's like, whoo, you had to do it. You need superstars in Minnesota. Superstars attract superstars, but you look at some of the gap, man. You know, Mitch Marner is, he's making 12.5, and this kid's making 17 at
But-
29 years old.
While the McDavid one does make it seem a lot more stark, the Connor deal up in Winnipeg does kind of show you if Connor's going to get 12, then Kaprizov with his offensive ceiling, that makes a lot of sense why he's getting like a 15 or a 17.
Why do you think
But
Kaprizov is better than Connor? Is he that much better than Connor?
He has a higher offensive ceiling when it comes to goal scoring. Like
I don't know.
does he?
Kyle
no,
Connor's pretty
my
dang
point
good.
is, does he have the 200-foot game of Kyle Connor? Absolutely not. But the offensive ceiling,
Yeah, the offensive-
ability to have a year where he puts in 45 goals out of nowhere, like he has that.
Here's the bottom line: the Minnesota Wild are better overpaying for Kaprizov than letting him go or trading for a couple first rounders, and who the hell else knows what you're going to get with that. So that's the decision. They had him by the balls. Their owner a year ago said, we're going to do anything to keep Kaprizov. Kaprizov's agent's like, oh, okay. Well, we'll remember that. Here's the funny thing. The next 2 years, Rockio, Austin Matthews and Connor McDavid are both going to be up under contract, and they both have the same agent. I wonder how that's going to go down. Pretty interesting. A lot of drama going on, baby. A lot of drama. Can't wait to see the Blues, how they are. Snuggerud, Logan Mailloux. I mean, there's some guys to watch on this team, man. Guys to watch. Can't wait. Can't wait to say hey to Shinner. Hopefully he buries a couple guys. Get that crowd going.
Let me ask you this.
Let's go.
I get the sense that, St. Louis is hungry for wins.
Mm-hmm.
The St. Louis sports community. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Sports community. Come on in. We're talking a little Blues right now.
Blue, babe.
But after what the Cardinals have been the last couple seasons, I just sense the hunger in St. Louis.
Yeah. People want winning something, right? They want to see wins. They want to be happy leaving the ballpark or the rink. Hopefully the Blues can put string some wins together this year and really put on a show and become 5% better, which Monty wanted to do. You always say about 5% better. Would they have 95 points? So you around the 100 mark? Yep, you're in the mix. You are in the mix. You saw what happened last year, squeaking in the mix. You almost beat the President's Trophy winners. Had to go to overtime, and it was a devastating loss, but you were right there. You were right there. So I'm really excited. If you guys want to come say, hey, man, I'll be down at Union Station from 4 to 6, maybe.
And then you walk over to
Then walk right over.
Nice.
Kate and I just walk over, go through the back,
Come
go up,
say hi.
hey. Yeah.
Where in Union Station are you hanging out?
I don't know. Probably right there it'll be on stage.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What up?
Cam,
Yo.
Rock, give
Yes,
me
Jimmy.
two things that are your major concerns about this
About life?
Blues
Oh.
squad.
Ooh.
Major concerns?
Give
Can I
me two.
steal? Can I steal these
third-
from the
go on.
answer JR
Third-
gave me yesterday?
Third line right wing.
Sure, that's what we do.
That's
Third line.
That was
is
what,
Snuggerud gonna live up to expectations on the first line as a young kid? Yeah, he looked good last year. Can he keep up on the first line for 82 games? Is Logan Mailloux how he was in preseason? That's another one.
does Dvorsky get called up to play that third line right wing before Christmas?
Yes.
You love him.
Yeah, he was good. He looked good. He wasn't ready just yet because you got guys on one-way contracts. Matthew Joseph had a pretty good training camp. So I do feel like that's going to happen. I think he's going to be in and out of the lineup, and they're going to be like, Dvorsky has to go down there and dominate in the American League. You can't just half-ass it down there. You got to really keep the pace up and be ready to get called up at any time. I do think we'll see Dvorsky on that third line as a winger at some point.
And who is your breakout Blue player this year?
Well, I would hope to say Snuggy Poo,
Don't call him Snuggy
You're right.
Poo.
Okay.
Right? That's
Snuggy's got to be the guy. He's got to be the guy. And here's another one on D. I think Broberg is going to have a big-time offensive year. Philippe Broberg, I think he's going to put some points up as well. You guys were talking about with Randy, too, and JR. I was listening. Maybe it was you, maybe it was somebody else, but they said maybe there could be 3 defensemen that get 40-plus points. It's never happened before in Blues history. Broberg, Fowler, and Colton Parayko. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I asked one of my questions for JR was more around just like what can we expect offensively from that top D pairing? Because a full season now of both Parayko and Fowler working together, one of the things that the numbers people are knocking the Blues down for is they don't expect Parayko to have as big of a year as he had last year.
What do you have, 14?
Yeah, I think he had what do you have? I think he had 15 goals and 16 assists.
Yeah, and he got hurt, and he was playing his best hockey going, and he toe picks in L.A. and rips his knee.
They're similar numbers. So it was 16 and 20 for 36 points, which was his career high he had 3 other seasons with 35, and he played 64 games. Like there's no reason to think that with a full season next to Fowler, that Colton Parayko doesn't push 40 points. Like that's completely reasonable.
No doubt.
JR's big thing was you can probably expect the 16 goals out of him. He clearly has gotten more comfortable with the shot. The question is can he get to like a 25 assist number?
I don't care
this season.
I don't care because I want him shooting the puck at all times.
Damn right.
Like I want you head down and blast it. And if somebody wants to get in the way, then your ankle is going to explode. Get the puck on net. Let Fowler kind of throw those seam passes around the offensive zone. Keep pucks alive. Keep it simple. Colton Parayko, don't overthink it because you have to make a pass. That's when he was getting pucks turned over is when he's trying to get a little too cute with it in the offensive zone. Rip that damn thing. Mm-hmm. I'm also excited about seeing, I know it's just kind of Tyler Tucker and Logan Mailloux on that third pairing. They're big. They're physical. They could skate. Tyler Tucker is the one guy on the team the last 3 years improved more than anybody.
Really?
3 years ago, I'm like, he's a little rough around the edges. He's not, speaking of edges, he wasn't great spinning off of guys. His skating wasn't quite there, but he was big and he was willing to play physical. He must have took skating lessons somewhere. Over the last 3 years, he has gotten so much more mobile, hasn't really lost weight, but he looks big. And the way he keeps pucks alive in the offensive zone, the way he steps up the blue line and puts you on your ass, and he's got a quick, sneaky shot in the offensive zone too, where he gets it and he releases it, and and guys are able to crash the net. Those two on D are going to be hard to deal with.
So to answer your question, Jim, so it's third line right wing, and then you lose one suitor and you get another suitor, but the suitor you lose plus like Foxa and those guys, like one thing that JR was throwing out is just can they solve the 6-on-5 issues and then combine that with the fact that they lost one of their best penalty killers. Can they be a consistently penalty killing team?
Well,
Like that,
Suter is an unbelievable penalty killer.
and they added him too,
Yeah.
and that's going to be a big add.
He's
So
a really good
that's
penalty
I guess like like man down situations would be my other one.
And
because
Vancouver was like top in the
Obviously,
league, and he was the guy
yeah.
logging the most dice of Vancouver.
I'm excited for him. I know he had
Yeah.
a huge year
What
last
did Randy
year.
say? Did Randy say that he rather have Letty and Suter out there rather than some?
His point
what
was
did
that his point was that he just wonders if this team maybe doesn't maybe gets off to a little bit of a slow start because there's so many young players, there's so many new players. You lost some of the consistent spine of the team in guys like Foxa, who was winning all those faceoffs, allowed you to control the games. Suter gave you a lot of veteran presence.
Suter was pretty damn good all year
Exactly.
long until the playoffs because he started getting
Yes.
run down a little bit.
And so that Randy's point was more about like the first 2 months of the season and getting guys like Mayu locked in, figuring out the third and fourth line's identity. Does Snuggerud work as a first line winger in the NHL?
Does the
right out of
fourth line
gate?
is the fourth line going to be as successful as it was last season? You got to
Is
understand
the third line going to be as problematic as it was last season?
that's the thing. Like the fourth line did so much good work, especially in some games where they were just dead. And that Walker's line and Toropchenko and Foxa would go out there and put people down and create offense and get back and get energy going and score a big time goal. Like they were all over the place. They really, really turned the tide in a lot of these games and the momentum because of their energy and what they did, winning faceoffs, keeping control of the puck and all that stuff. So can you replicate that in the fourth line? I don't know. Go.
And so that was Randy's point about the guys that you lost from last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes
So-
sense. All right.
What do you always you call me? Jimmy the Puck Man. Jimmy the Puck Man.
Yeah, Jimmy the hockey guy.
So in now listen, in
Puckman, I like that. Puckman.
full disclosure, I haven't watched preseason hockey yet, so I'm waiting to judge
There you
on
go.
what I see. I will be watching. Now, if the major concerns from people that are quote unquote in the know are basically your third line, you're probably going to be pretty good. You're talking about the fourth line, maybe a penalty kill. You're probably going to be pretty good.
I understand. Like, we are kind of making an assumption that a guy who, based on 14 games, that Jimmy Snuggerud is a first line winger, and like I think
know.
So that's number one.
There is
For me-
there is a small there's
For me-
a not small percentage that he doesn't work out right out of the gate as just a first line winger. I'm not saying he's not a top six player. He's not still going to challenge for the Calder, but you are asking a lot of him right out of the gate. And he showed he was up for it in a
preseason.
very short period of time.
He did.
What was it? 7 regular season games, 7 postseason games, and then the preseason.
Well, if you can learn
That's the
anything from
number
playoff
one.
baseball, young players sometimes are ready when you don't think they're quite ready. Now, listen,
Yes.
here's my thing. Again, I haven't watched preseason. I think they're going to score enough. They're going to be fine scoring. I'm always concerned about defensively, especially early season, putting your goaltender, who is, to me, one of the best in the league, in bad situations where he gets off to a slow start, basically because he's got campers in front of him. I just want to see the defense go back to what it was during their Stanley Cup season, where the defense was lights out.
They
That's
created
what-
everything. Yep.
That's what the team was built on.
Yep.
And Bennington was able to shine in that.
Yep.
That's my I don't know. So that's my question. Will they be? Because I think that's how you win.
Yeah, your D. It
So
starts with
how
your
is the
goalies, and
defense?
it goes to your defense. They played the one game together because they mix and match a bunch throughout preseason. So we really don't know yet. We don't know yet. Well, we do know last year that they were fantastic defensively in that last run that they had with Fowler and Parayko before Parayko got hurt. And so there's a lot of Broberg looks great. Falk could be a question mark here and there, but he looked pretty solid. I know he got banged up a little bit. Maybe he's a question mark. You know, you don't have to play your third pairing that much if they're struggling. So you have options. You could log a lot of minutes out of the top pair. So I think, I don't know. We're nitpicking a little bit. Snuggerud's my number one. You know, you're going to have Joel Hofer and you're going to have Jordan Bennington split a lot of time. They're not going to throw all these games at Benner because they're so confined.
Well, they have the best goalie tandem in hockey.
One of them.
I know. I said
One of
that and
them.
I got chirped.
Tell the Chirps to shut the hell up.
I like.
Tell them to shut the
I
hell
like
up.
those guys.
But yeah, no, they have a great
And
goalie
then
tandem.
my other takeaway is, I do compare it to other sports. Like everyone makes a big deal about the Cardinal lineup. You know, like what's it going to be going into this? You know, we don't know what the team looks like, but generally speaking, how are we going to do the lineup? What are the lines for? The lines are the movable. They always change. The lines change. The D pairings change.
Yeah.
But people like to get stuck on that. But guess what? For the first couple of games, it's going to change.
Yeah.
So don't get hung up on how that shakes
Don't
out.
get hung up on it. You got to, shift by shift, you got to evaluate. But I'm excited, man. I think a lot of people in this town are excited about this Blues hockey team. They got some young guys. They got a mixture of from talent, some veteran toughness. You got a little bit of everything, and you got some star goaltender as well. So we shall see. One thing Bill Guerin did say was, we're asking these young kids, man, they're different than back in the day. These young kids that come up now in the NHL, back when I started playing in the early 2000s, you're a young kid and you're full of skill. You're getting your ass dragged on that fourth line no matter what. That's what the coaches wanted you to do. You got to earn your stripes. How dare you be able to jump right up, even if you're skilled enough to do it with the big boys. They kind of hindered your progression. It's just a style it was back then. Now these kids go to training camp, and the GM's like, yeah, we're going to put you out in the top line. And they're like, yeah, I know, I'm ready for it. And they stick because it's just a different mindset now. You're not intimidated as much going into training camp. So you're put in better situations. And if you're not ready, then you're not ready. But if you are, you're staying there without having to pay your dues. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
10 games for Cam.
10 games for Cam.
Full show for Cam. Full show for Cam. Full show for Cam.
We're getting
Got me by the balls.
We're getting some text messages here. I chirp Army a lot, but Fowler has to be one of the better moves of the last few seasons. But of course, he would be a good fit. His name is Cam. That's from Spartan 44.
You chirp Army a lot about
Army's
what?
been pretty good.
About what?
Right?
Krug. Okay, it did work out that he got injured. Sorry, not to be like that, but it did.
It happens.
I know
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Broberg and Holloway, they had a little extra room because of that injury, so he kind of lucked out because he wasn't playing.
How many
great.
years ago was it when they brought in Krug?
5? No.
Basically to replace Petro, right?
It would have been 5 years ago.
And I was
year
like,
after they won the cup.
Yep.
And I remember going, that's the right move.
I know.
So that's one of those moves that I can't chirp. It didn't work
Remember
out.
how good he played in the finals against the Blues? He was
I
killing
think
guys.
he was wrecking people. You're like, that's it.
Remember he wrecked Robert Thomas.
I
Put
think
him
also
downtown Chinatown.
prior to the cup win, people would come after Army for the dumbest things. Like I remember being a sizable group of Blues fans wanted to run him out of town for trading Brian Elliott for a second rounder when they had like a goal, when they had proven that they had a goalie pipeline, and they pretty much like, we're gonna have 2 next year, don't worry, and they did. But people were so pissed off when they made that move. They were like, this guy's one of the worst GMs. He keeps making these dumb moves. It's like little moves like that prior to the cup. I think people were always on him for, and now they're like, well, you let Petro walk. You signed Krug. Now there's a couple big ones since the cup that they're like, well, he's obviously has screwed these things up. I've seen a lot of criticisms for him. I've never understood that.
I would never have let Petro walk.
I get it.
I said it.
I think he would
said
admit
it.
that.
I said it when it happened. Look, I know people will say that's not true. Petro got chirped a lot.
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah,
by the fan
he
base.
went through
And I was like, are you kidding me? If you watch the games, the amount of space that guy covers, the amount of skill he has getting the puck out of and that was a team built on defense and around him.
Yeah.
That's why I was against it. But when they got Krug, I was like,
oh, okay.
All right, then.
In
Okay.
fairness,
It's like, okay.
And in fairness, the other part of that letting Petro walk was that they were confident they had another number one defenseman in the organization, and they were right about that. They had Colton Parayko, and he is a number one defenseman. And so like they were right about that. He's not the captain like level that like Petro is, but that was part of the reason they let him walk, and they were correct about that.
Yeah.
listen, I'm a Parayko guy. I mean, he got chirped a lot.
It went from Bouwmeester to
shoot
him.
the puck.
No,
shoot the puck.
Bergie to Bouwmeester to Colton
Why
Parayko.
isn't he Pronger?
Why isn't he Pronger?
He's an excellent player.
Excellent.
But
player.
guess what? You can have 2. I don't make it work. If your team is built on defense,
you can have,
then keep that.
and you can. And again, and not to mention, even now Petro was slowing down, and now he's retired, and your insurance is going to take care of the cap money on that. You retain the cap money. It would have worked out. Is my point. You know what I mean? If you would have kept him, because he's done now, I feel like, and so you're not going to have to pay him when he really, really slows down. So I don't know. I think that's the big one. If you want to bitch about something,
but I'm just saying, all these people that will rail Armstrong about Krug were celebrating it when it happened. A lot
of people were. You just got done watching him play, and he gave it to the Blues, and it was tough getting around him, and he quarterbacked the power play.
He crushed people.
In the 90s, every team had that one guy. Red Wings had Yzerman. Pens had Mario. Rangers had Messier. Who is that guy on the Blues right now?
They didn't have one when they won a
Robert
cup.
Thomas?
Yeah, Robert Thomas. He's probably going to make that Olympic team. Don't think all these guys, by the way. Hey, not just Robert Thomas.
Garrett Wombat's predicting 100 points. For
He
Robert
could.
Thomas.
Robert Thomas is thinking about it. Philip Broberg's thinking about it. Jordan Bennington's thinking about it. Colton Parayko's thinking about it. Maybe Cam Fowler's thinking about it. I mean, they got guys thinking about that. And people are like, how dare you think about the Olympics when you have games that had no. You're thinking about the Olympics, okay? Everybody is. Even Billy Guerin, we're asking, these guys, he's like, hell yeah, they are. And rightfully so. They want to wear that U.S. Canada. They want to wear their nation pride right on their jersey, man. They want that. They're going to be thinking about it. I do think Robert Thomas is going to have a hell of a year if he stays healthy. Hopefully the Snuggerud works out. Right. He looks pretty damn good. But can you do it for 82 games? I mean, it's a grind, and it's going to be a grind now because everything's just tightened up because of the Olympics.
Hockey Bob, is Snuggerud really better than Neighbors? Because I thought Jake was pretty great with Thomas and Buchnevich.
We'll see. As of right now, the coaching staff thinks that he is, and he's going to be. So that's why he's penciled in on the top line. They're expecting him to be. They are.
And if he's not, then they'll shake it up. And then eventually he'll be back on there. That's how it works.
Yeah.
He was on was he playing on that top line in the playoff series?
Neighbors?
No, Snuggie.
I think so.
And they went 7 games against the best team in the
yeah. West. I mean, they're not going to throw him up there with those two and waste him on the top line getting the most minutes if they didn't think he's ready.
Yeah, and look,
that's it. That's about, you don't trust Monty.
And you know what the parallel is? Like the same thing with Jordan Walker. They gave him runway, and look what he did this year.
The
biggest
jokes. Disappointment.
It's just jokes. See, I can joke about the Cardinals.
It's all good. It's all good. Proud of you. Yep. So if you guys, Zachary Bolduc scored last night. By the way, he looked pretty good. Montreal was watching that game.
Yeah, I got him.
Did you see that?
A lot of St. Louis fans did not like seeing that.
I know.
Breathe.
So what? Breathe, baby.
He's gonna score 25 or 30 of them.
Wait till Logan puts somebody down.
There you go.
And rips that shot from the point. You'll see. As 6'4" defenseman, right-hand defenseman. I mean, those are hard to come by. Or they cost a ton of money. You got them at the right time, the right spot, the right situation.
Jaron Wambach has a series of predictions. So he's got 100 points for Thomas.
All right.
40 goals for Kyrou.
Okay.
30 goals for Holloway.
Yeah.
And the Calder for Snuggerud.
Yeah, okay.
Those are some pretty lofty predictions.
But they're all reasonable. Like they're all in scope based on what we saw.
Our percentage that all those happen. Because if all those happen, they're winning the cup.
Throw a parlay on that, Mo.
If all those happen, the Blues will win.
Okay,
the
so the tricky part, there, I would say the only tricky part is that getting 70 goals from your second line wingers. That's a lot. I mean, Pius Suter or Braden Shen are going to be racking up
points
if both Holloway and Kyrou go for 70 flipping goals.
Yeah,
100 points. If Thomas is a 100-point player, Calder and Snuggie's on the top line with him the whole season, he does win the Calder. Like those two will be connected.
About it.
But like if Pius Suter will win like most improved player if he's centering 70 goals of Holloway and Kyrou.
He's just solid and smart. And he doesn't lose battles, and he's always in the right spot. Like, he's the kind of guy that you love to play with because you're jammed up. He's there. He's going to give the puck perfectly.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's more of a goal scorer, too. Like, what he showed last year is he's always getting those dangerous areas. His shots. Pius Suter.
He was forced in that situation.
He was. But what I'm saying is when you're asking him to get 70 goals, like, is he that level of playmaker? As opposed to just an all-around good center.
Well, he's right now. It doesn't matter because he's not playing with that line.
Well, that's true. I don't know if Shen. I don't know if Shen. I don't know. Like Shen's a damn good player, but I don't know if he's
I was thinking Shin could
good for
listen.
50 assists.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be the first guy in the mix every single time because you know who's in there is Dylan Holloway.
Yeah.
So like he can conserve his energy a little bit more, back up, try to find Kyrie with that outlet pass because
60 points for Holloway, 30 goals, 30 assists.
Yeah.
And then
stay healthy.
40 and 30 from Kyrie.
The thing
I'm
is,
looking forward to
He's
this.
got to stay healthy because he goes in hard on the in the boards and he hits and he takes hits. He doesn't back off of any contact. I just hope he stays healthy, man.
I'm too positive.
Jesus.
Jim. I'm sorry.
Me too. I don't know.
You are.
I know what you mean.
I'm too positive at this point.
Now listen, we
Probably
have
need to peg off.
We have Mizzou playing Alabama. Blues opening. Very
let's
exciting.
go.
Last night the Yankees got bumped. Kershaw got blown up in the postseason again.
Yep.
I wanted to take about 15 minutes and kind of break down Jose Fermin and his contributions this year. If you're on the chat line, let me know if you want me to kind of give you the ins and outs of Fermin.
Could you possibly break down a player on who's going to be here next year?
Well, I was kind of joking.
Oh, okay.
They didn't really like Fermin.
Who would you rather have, Judge or
Fermin? I'll take that.
or Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Judge.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Was that a dumb question?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
No.
I like. We're seeing a little bit of what Judge can do. Like he's made some good defensive plays. He was hurt this year.
Did you hear this? They're chirping A-Rod and Jeter.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, let's do it again. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose.
A-Rod and Jeter are like.
Don't take it personal. I get it. One more. The Yankees lose.
You don't do that in front of the captain. You don't do that in front of the captain.
He did.
Vlad Guerrero. I love them both for doing
Big
that.
Poppy don't get
That's
a damn.
incredible.
I like him. I think he's
You know where the
he's cool.
you know where that comes from? John Sterling, their
really?
play-by-play guy. After Yankees win.
Oh, so they're straight up mocking, baby.
That's where it comes from.
Straight up mocking.
Ortiz
and Mr.
had,
Personality Jeter's just like
Ortiz had way too much fun with that, and I
he's
love
probably,
him
he
so
might be
much.
he might be partying.
Good
that
for
guy.
him.
I
Good
know.
for him.
He don't give a damn. You like him, Big Poppy?
It's fine.
Okay.
I get it. He's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a personal fan of A-Rod. I didn't love him as a player when I grew up a Yankees fan, but he's really good as an analyst.
Very smart. Yeah. How's Jeter as an analyst?
Pretty good. He's okay.
Okay.
He's okay. But I would say A-Rod's the best.
Really?
Yeah. And I think Big Poppy's there kind of for fun, which is good.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
You need that.
And everybody loves that guy. What are you saying?
What now?
You just mouthed on
What
the air
now?
the name of the Lord, sir.
And I don't like that.
We got another text message.
What does it say?
Justin Falk was brought in to replace number 27 a year early because Doug knew that he was leaving. Krug was brought in to replace Bouwmeester.
Yeah, that could be the case actually. I think that pissed off Petro because he signed Falk to that 7-year deal before Petro's deal was done. Yeah.
And Justin Falk wasn't going to be your third line, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's on you, not me, because I'm not really a hockey.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy the puck guy.
That's
Insane.
no. That's
Falk
that's,
was brought in.
that's- that's-
Falk was brought in to fill the second pairing defense spot after they let Petro walk because they knew they were going to bump up Parayko. So
Yeah, I mean, you could
kinda.
They expected a lot out of Falk though. You know, he was pretty damn good in Carolina.
You don't let Petro walk.
That's his number one, man, and he'll admit it. I told you, he admitted on our podcast. He's like, "Yep, there's one. That's it." You know,
I said on the radio,
At the same time,
Yeah.
What if the exact same situation plays out, and he's got a no movement clause, and he's injured after how many years? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you're getting cap relief.
yeah, you get.
But like,
cap
what? I mean,
relief
what?
from
But
it.
like, what if he would have fallen off? Like,
He
what if his
didn't, though.
injury?
He won a
happened?
cup.
He didn't though. He won a
No,
cup.
you know what he did,
He won a
and
cup.
he dominated.
Right.
He won another cup because of him.
But like you give another a long-term deal with no movement clauses.
Look at some of these
That's
deals.
bit him
Look
in
at
the ass
what do you think
before.
Kaprizov deal is going to look like?
When
he's
there's no way
40.
it doesn't look terrible. There's no,
No
way it
way.
doesn't ruin 2 or 3
There's
seasons
no
of Minnesota
way.
Wild hockey. There's no doubt in my mind it will.
I mean, damn.
How
No doubt in my
did you win the cup? There's a lot of guys played very important, significant roles. Yes. You won it because of defense, right? You made
Number
Bennington,
one reason.
You gave him a runway to be great
And he
he was.
Mm-hmm.
And the key to that defense was Petro.
Yep.
So, and at the time, he's still young enough to give him to extend him, to give him a new deal.
Yep.
I would have done it.
I know.
Because I looked at that team and I was like, that guy got him the cup.
Like to manage against you.
He did. You watch those games. Sometimes they're on NHL. I told you this before. They're on NHL Network. Some of the games against San Jose, some of the games against Boston and whatnot. And you watch 27 do his thing. He has the puck the whole time. What did he do in Game 7 when Brad Mars shot? Had a dead controller, and the controller died at center ice. What did Petro do? Jumped up in the play. Schwartzy gives him the puck, backhand shelf, 2-0. Going into the second period, you're up 2-0 because of the captain. Things like that. Get out of here. God, he was good. Damn. Then he was good when he played Vegas. Dominated.
But we're going to be good this year.
Yeah.
Again. Good again. We're good again.
We got Broberg. We got Mayu, could be a Petro in a way. Damn good skater. Bigger than Petro. Is he as skilled? Probably not, but he's pretty damn good. And they got a bunch of young guys too, man. Like, geez Louise. They got some guys in their system that are itching their way. That are like, I'm one step away. I know that feeling. When you get sent down, when you almost make the team, when you're young, you get sent down, you know you're the next one to get called up. It's a damn good feeling. You do think about injuries, though. Oh, God. But you gotta push that aside as a young kid. You got to push it aside and just play. Once you think about getting injured, well, know what happens? That's when you get injured. When it's in the back of your head, that's whenever you go down and you get your shoulder ripped out, AC joint clogged. Anyway, all right, you want to go to break and regroup? Let's go to break, regroup. Don't go anywhere. Get the questions in. Ask me whatever you want. The internet's not quite working for the text line right now. I'll fix that because that's what I do. 314-590-3770. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships@louinfo.com for more information.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. 3 people are recovering after 2 separate shootings in downtown St. Louis on Tuesday night and early Wednesday. The first involved a 14-year-old suspect in an attempted robbery around 7 p.m. Tuesday, leaving both him and a 45-year-old man injured. Hours later, a man was hurt in a drive-by near 14th and Washington. Police say the incidents are not connected. The Missouri Department of Transportation will add a 3rd daily train on the Missouri River runner route between St. Louis and Kansas City starting in April 2026. The move aims to handle increased travel during the FIFA World Cup. Kansas City hosts 6 matches, including a quarterfinal on July 11th. Service returns to normal after the tournament. The St. Louis Zoo said 5 southern white rhinos have moved into their new home, Wildcare Park, more than a year ahead of the park's opening. The rhinos are settling into a state-of-the-art barn completed this summer, and they're part of a species survival plan to protect the endangered animals. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. High pressure in the southern plains will be building up into our area today, so it looks sunny. Our afternoon high pretty comfortable in the low 70s. Overnight, we're in the upper 40s under clear skies, and then pretty nice on Friday, sunny and mid-70s. We'll go on a little warming trend Saturday and Sunday, upper 70s to low 80s. Looks like we'll stay sunny. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, been doing this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
You need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
But you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby. 8:45 on a Thursday. Cold and crisp morning this morning. I got sweatpants on for the first time. Not Lulu's. I got thick sweatpants on because I was chilly. Cold this morning. I set a fire. Got up at 4:30. Put the fire on. Chilled out.
Yeah,
watched some Sports Center.
gas
Got
fire.
gas fire.
That's
Boom. Yeah. Once it goes, whoosh, if you feel that heat, it is scary because it takes like 5-10 seconds.
And every once in a while, like the metal siding in ours will like expand and go. Kaboom!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
We
It
had
is
an
a little
explosion
scary
here, by the way.
Yeah, we did. Something exploded in the
morning.
back of the building, transformer, something like that. A lot going on in the back of this building. But everything's up and going. We're on YouTube. We're doing our thing.
Now don't we have like a house cleaning issue that you wanted to get to the bottom of?
Poor Ryan, the lovely intern, great guy.
Part of the show.
Great dude. Ryan.
You want me to go get him?
Yeah, I kind of want him to let it out a little bit. So Ryan's on as a board
He
op.
might be listening. We might just be able to say his name. Like, come on,
Ryan, get in here,
We might be able
please.
to get in here.
And so anyway, he works with Tuna. Works with Charlie Tuna, who we love. And apparently they kind of got into it a little bit because Tuna said that he's the worst board op he's ever had in the past 50 years. And then Ryan just kind of, I felt bad
because I was bored out for him like 7 years
I was
ago.
going to say,
Possible.
Ryan, come in here. Come in. You're official. You dang right. You dang right you are. You dang right. Put your foot
Ryan
down.
has grievances. One,
Wow.
we got him during his breakfast time.
Oh, no. Was it nap time?
I've been getting good sleep now.
What happened to you, Ryan? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Because sometimes in this radio world, man, you
You get put on the spot a little bit. Sometimes you're live on the air. Is that what happened to you on the Charlie Tuna show? What happened?
Nothing really, sometimes life just life. That's my quote. And sometimes people just have to say things and get stuff out. So, you have to take it on the chin, but still be respectful, but not take any disrespect. That's all I'll say. So
okay,
that's all you're saying. You said a lot more earlier.
Yeah,
now we're putting you on the spot.
We're putting you on
that's
the
what
spot.
we do.
Because we love
and
you.
don't take it personally because we do it to each other.
Exactly.
Anyone stumbles, then we have to examine it for an hour.
Thank you. I got yesterday because of Andy. Okay.
What happened?
Well, I had to leave an hour early, and then I take crap from them because Andy owns my soul, and I'm a yes man. I'm a yes man. I'm a bitch boy, is what I am. I'll say it. It's exactly what I am. It's exactly what I am. Yeah. So anyway, I took a beating yesterday, and we just were concerned about you. We like you, man. You're a young kid.
Can you say
in the mix?
Can you say what Tuna
What
said
Tuna
to you?
said?
About
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you that.
I'll
say that. I won't say the whole story, but yeah, I'll say that. Yes, he said because it's funny now.
Seems hard.
He said, yes, he said I'm the worst board op in 50 years, and that what did he say? Yeah, 2 months have been what's the word? I don't know. You can't if you can say that on radio, but
Sure you can.
Okay. Yeah, you probably can't say that on radio, but yeah.
He said you're the worst board op. He's been in the game 50 years.
Yeah.
And you're the
He said
worst
he ain't
board
never-
op.
Yeah, he said he ain't never had a board op like this in 50 years.
He said that on the air?
No, I muted his mic.
So he tried to, though.
It was like
he's on the air doing his show and you muted his mic.
Yeah, because he said he was
That's
gonna
moxie.
go. He was gonna go to break. He was about to go to break.
Wow.
So I
The
thought he was done.
drama.
I thought he was done. So
Don't give Rock any ideas.
I know.
Yeah.
See ya. See you later.
No, it was like, oh, we're about to go to break. So I already muted his mic, and I don't know if he knew or not, but I already had it muted, bro. I'm already playing your music, so.
Oh man.
But yeah.
So he laid into you a little bit. Did you screw up or something? What happened?
No, it wasn't even me. No, it was I had a caller and I called the guy, and then what happened?
So you had a guest.
Yeah, I
who
called
was
him.
scheduled to go on at one time.
Yeah, and then I had to call him 5 minutes earlier. So then I called the guy and he didn't answer the first time. And then I called him again and he answered with his butt because he butt answered me or something. And then so I wasn't putting him on air because he couldn't hear me. So then I tried to call him again and it didn't work.
And he's getting pissed at this point, Tuna is. He's like, where's the gas? And you're like, well, he's not picking up.
I'm like,
There's nothing
he's
you can do
not
about
picking
that.
up. I was like, yeah, he's not picking up. And then bada bing, bada boom, it just went from there.
You know what?
But me and Unc cool though.
So it does take-
Whoa, what did you call him, Unc?
Yeah, me
Because
and
when
Unc
my
still-
son wants to disrespect
Unc-
me, he calls me Unc.
Does he really? Is that
Unc-
what you say?
I go,
Unc's still a
excuse me?
dude.
What'd you say to me?
He's just, he's just Unc. I just took it as some Unc stuff. It's just Unc, bro.
This Unc, eh? Now
This
listen
Unc.
to me. It is a tough feeling when you get ridiculed on radio, live on radio. I get that, man.
Yeah.
Imagine what you went through and times that by 50. And that's where Rock is right now throughout his career. Just so you know.
That's pretty much what I had to deal with. That's along the same lines.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He had to do it multiple.
You just gotta ignore when people do that. Stuff.
Multiple times.
And he got whacked.
Good for you. No, good for
Yeah.
you standing up for yourself though.
You did. Yeah, you got to stick up for yourself, man.
That's the way to go.
Yep.
Yeah, and don't worry because I got fired 17 times and always come back.
It's like you're in a
Don't worry.
schoolyard. You're getting bullied around a little bit. You got to stand your
Yeah.
ground. You got to stand your
'Cause
ground.
then it happens more if you don't.
Yeah, they're gonna
True.
take your milk money. They're gonna do this.
Yeah.
You're damn
And
right.
I used to like my lunch money. So
Don't take my lunch money.
I used to like the
Mm-mm.
fries at St. Mary's.
You know,
So,
Charlie Tuna.
All right, let us know. Keep us updated.
Yeah, keep us because we got to stick up for you.
I'll keep you posted.
If it happens again, we're gonna
Me-
have to call him out again.
No, I'm cool. I know me and Unc cool, man. It's just
Did you call him afterwards? You talk to him afterwards?
no.
All right.
What?
Rock's like, I didn't do it either.
Correct answer there.
There you
Ryan.
go.
Absolutely not.
Like,
Hell,
Did
I
you
just-
see Cam's eyes?
just-
Cam's eyes, like
the hell out of
show
here.
content.
I just
Keep going.
So funny, man.
I just posted his stuff on Apple Music and Spotify. Like I'm
Just
supposed
get it
to
done.
do.
Get it
Cut
all
his
done.
stuff, and
Just
it
know
showed
it's
up the
part of
next
the
day.
business.
Yeah, it's part of
On,
the business.
on this
bro.
show, which is relatively short-lived show,
Yep.
comparatively to others,
Yep.
we've had blow-ups galore. Like where we thought
Ryan, dude.
we thought there was going to be
You don't even know.
fisticuffs.
You
So
don't
sweat
even
it.
know.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. It's like it's just part of the business.
He might come in and apologize.
No.
No, he
No,
won't.
that's
He'll park in a handicap spot.
There it is.
And he won't say anything.
He'll park in the handicap spot with his Bentley with the donut on one of the tires that he's had on for like 4 weeks.
That's Unknown, man. You know,
that's it. What does Unk mean again, though? Like it's just like
it means you're an old.
You're an old. Like
Yeah,
get
like-
out of here, old man.
You're the
no,
crazy
it's like,
uncle.
yeah, he's
crazy
just Unk.
uncle.
Like he's just Unk. Like
He's
I
Uncle
can't, like,
Tuna.
Yeah, I can't take it like I can't take it on the chin. I can't be like I was kind of hurt, but like,
What if we played Tuna Drops right now? Would that make you feel better?
he got drops.
Oh, do we?
Do we have drops, Rock?
We have any? There's tuna drops in there.
It's my duty to please that booty.
That's disgusting.
What does age have to do with anything when it comes to sex?
That is a doozy
I
right
love
there.
my dirty underwear.
Oh my God. I told you, Rye. I told you. What does age have to do with sex?
Well, look up the percentage of women that beat up men. He act like a little bitch.
He was talking about you, I think, on that one.
Coach Drinkwitz is as useless as a screen door in a submarine.
He says that a million times.
John, what's his name?
Joe Davis.
Joe Davis.
That's that's
He's
who
bored up Joe
Black
Davis.
America
that's who he
jump
used to
for joy.
compare him. That's who he used to compare me to.
The
a lot,
leader of the Muslims.
Joe Davis.
Joe Davis is damn good.
Yeah, he's super good. That's
He's
why,
a damn good board
That's
up.
why I like.
Would you let Bill Cosby serve your daughter a drink?
Probably.
What about the OJ?
Charlie Marlowe. That's why Charlie Marlowe is one of the
He's
greatest.
great.
What an unbelievable question to ask Charlie Tuna. Would you let Bill Cosby serve your daughter a drink?
What about the OJ? Do you think Bill Cosby's innocent?
Yes.
We're just asking him questions.
Yeah, he does.
Does he got the OJ in there?
I don't know if I see any OJ.
Oh, it's there.
But yeah, that's another thing though. He compares me to Joe Davis, so I know I'm doing something good.
That-
'Cause I
yeah,
know-
Joe Davis
'cause
is
I know,
damn good.
I know he's a really good.
Did OJ
quarterback,
do
so
it?
I know I'm doing something.
Oh,
good.
hell no.
Everyone, play that again.
Did OJ do it?
Oh, hell no. Ray Caruth.
Ray. Okay, what? There's a who there's
Ray Caruth had his wife
murdered.
She
Dr.
was
Rick,
pregnant.
what is a dead penis? You live a white life. I don't.
Yeah, right. In Chesterfield.
Who sent that in? Ho Chi Minh? We belong in the SEC about as much as I belong at a Klan rally.
What am I fight for Kodo?
He is funny.
Vanilla wafer.
Funny. Like Unk is funny.
He's
Like,
funny.
He's
Tuna
super
was
funny.
Michael Jackson, a
He's Unk.
pedophile. Mitchie wants to know.
Yeah, that's
I
like
tell you
he's
what.
Unk. I've been
He's
calling.
Unk funny.
I tell you.
Yeah, he's Unk funny.
Yeah, but-
Yes.
Tuna was Michael Jackson, a pedophile. Mitchie wants to know.
I tell you what. No, you got to remember something.
I tell you what. So funny, man.
Oh my God.
I told you.
Man.
You over there tip-tapping on your damn phone. That's really nice, George Wallace.
Dude, I told you he's got some
That's really
doozies.
nice. George Wallace is funny as hell.
Brian.
Oh,
George
God.
Bush now looks like a king to me now.
What did he say? George Bush.
Well, I respect.
Does Charlie Marlowe have anything else to do but group text?
That sounds like he's reading a text.
Yeah.
Listen, I respect Unk because he's been doing it a
Long
long
time.
long
Damn
time.
right.
He used to come on our show, pretend like we were begging him to come on. We weren't, and he would come like early, and then when he was done, he'd go through the text line and see how many texts he got.
Count them.
Yeah, count them all.
He was hilarious, though. You and him going at it was
We'd
funny.
go at it.
You guys would go at
But
it.
I'll be honest, I didn't give him like
You didn't go full
I didn't
throttle.
go,
No.
because I respect.
Yeah. You
I poke.
you
at
poke.
him. I poke at
What do you
him.
mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? I love it.
Oh no, yeah, he's a pioneer for me for sure. Like he still. is
You
a
tell
pioneer.
him that?
Yeah, I
As a
told-
black man to
No,
another
yeah, I said
black
that.
man.
I said like, yeah, like I've been said that. I said, yeah, you're a pioneer for me in this space, and like that's why I respect you. Like I say that.
Hockey Bob texts and he says, "My first wife was a husband beater."
Oh Jesus, Hockey Pump! My God. Will she beat you? Like with a belt? Why are you laughing, Rock? Why are you laughing, Rock? You got that's domestic violence. You're laughing at domestic violence. Yes, you are. You apologize now. Domestic violence.
Brock is pro domestic.
Oh
violence.
my God!
And he's
Rocky-O.
It's just the way he texted it was such.
That's
Oh
laughter
my
of
God.
joy. That's
All
joy.
right, we're going to break. Don't go anymore. We got plenty more to come. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Thank you.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
The Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. President Trump says Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of his proposed peace plan. Trump posted on Truth Social, all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed-upon line. Phase 1 of the agreement includes the release of Israeli hostages held by Hamas in exchange for Palestinian prisoners currently detained by Israel. But the Jerusalem Post says Israel will not release Hamas terrorists from the Nukba force who carried out the October 7th massacre. This, even as President Trump says the first phase of a Gaza ceasefire deal is set to be signed today. Israeli officials also confirmed select other top Palestinian prisoners, including Marwan Barghouti and Ahmad Saadat, will remain behind bars. President Trump wants to dismantle Antifa. Trump says it's a problem which must be solved.
They've used armed gangs to assault local police in cities nationwide, and they've attacked journalists reporting on their crimes.
The self-described anti-fascist groups accused by the Justice Department of being behind violent protests across U.S. cities. Tensions are heating up between President Trump and Illinois leaders as the White House considers invoking the Insurrection Act. The president blasted Illinois Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago's mayor, accusing them of failing to protect ICE officers. The law would allow active duty troops to be deployed in U.S. cities. It was last used during the 1992 Los Angeles riots. Russia's deputy foreign minister says peace talks with Ukraine have stalled. According to the Kyiv Independent, Russian officials say the pause in negotiations is largely exhausted due to the efforts of opponents, primarily Europeans. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say: "We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
STL Sports Central is St. Louis's first all-digital sports network, and it's easy to find on YouTube. Catch the Randy Carricker Show featuring Brooke Grimsley Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Videos and written content from Bernie Miklas, Card Central 365 every day, plus post-game shows after every St. Louis sports team plays. It's all at your fingertips on YouTube and online at stlsportscentral.com. Check it out.
Buddy.
What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouth-watering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yo, 9:05 on a Thursday. Let's go. Lou Information Station, right here in Kirkwood, Missouri. J. Randolph Jr. Studios. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Jansen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio, live on YouTube. Lou Information on YouTube. Like and subscribe. You could chime in too on the text thread 314-590-3770, just like Hockey Bob did, who said that his first wife did physically abuse him, which I thought was not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny at all. Tragic.
One member of the dais loved
somebody else. There's another guy on the dais, like you said, that was laughing and
a joyful laugh.
A joyful laugh. I just. He still.
What are we doing?
What are you okay?
No, I'm definitely okay.
No, you're not. Damn, Hockey Bob.
Every text he sends, I just
damn Hockey Bob.
I don't know why every text he sends, I want to react.
I'm curious. Like
he's over here calling the New Jersey Devils a small market team. I want to react to that.
Well, actually, not anymore because they're top 10 and what's the word I'm looking for?
Payroll?
No.
Revenue?
No, like the Devils are worth as far
franchise value.
Franchise value. Good God. Yeah, their franchise value is top 10 right now.
When you were playing there, you were essentially living in New York.
Yeah, I mean.
So you tell me the New Jersey Devils are a small market team?
No, they're not.
Thank you.
There's 30 million people right there. Not to mention Phillies.
That's all. Okay.
No.
He just
in the middle of everything.
He sent in a text about how Lou Lamoriello has always been his favorite GM for building a franchise, great franchises in small markets. And I'm like, all three teams that Lou Lamoriello has run are none of the three teams are in small markets.
No, it's in the most populated
They're
areas.
in New Jersey,
Long Island, and
Toronto, and Long Island, New York. Like these are not small markets.
No, Toronto's gigantic.
Toronto's huge.
It's so big.
are small markets.
Oh, God, I was talking to Jimmy about
And
that.
Hockey Bob has this thing where if somebody is nice to him but horrible to everyone else in their life, Hockey Bob thinks they're a fine person because they were nice to him.
Yeah, I kind of get that too. Sometimes if somebody else maybe doesn't have a great reputation, guys that I play with perhaps, and then they were great with me, and I'm like, I like them.
I can acknowledge they're great to me, but I can also acknowledge that they're probably a bad person.
Wait, hold on. You're talking about someone who is good to you and you don't know about the other stuff. You're going to be loyal to that person. I think that's fair.
But if you know
But
about
you
the
can't
other
say
stuff.
the market was small when it's not small. That's taking an apple and smashing it into an orange.
He's
right?
telling me that he's doubling down, saying the Devils were a small market team in the 90s.
Well, define small market.
I just don't think any
Define
team.
it.
I just don't think any team that's pulling in parts of New York can be described
Philly
as small market.
and Philly.
Like, what
It's
are you
right
talking?
there.
It's New Jersey. It's not small market. It's on the Upper East Coast.
It's the Dirty Jers.
They play right by New York.
Okay, I don't know how. Like Cam played.
You see it. You
Cam
can see
played.
it.
Cam,
New
what was
Jersey's
the,
a big state.
what was
You're
the
not in
first
the middle
year?
of the state.
What was the first year you got called up to the Devils?
05.
And you were hanging out in New York.
Yes.
Thank you. I know he's saying the 90s, like the first time they went to the Stanley Cup under Lamoriello was 95. But even in 1995, I don't think New Jersey's market was a small market. It's essentially New
People
York and
everywhere.
Because
People everywhere.
New Jersey
Everywhere.
doesn't have huge cities.
But it's not.
But it's right next
Exactly.
to the hugest city outside of Los Angeles.
That's
New York
that's
is
the
still
thing.
bigger, right? Than LA. Either way.
It certainly wasn't the 90s.
And not to mention, like they have their what's it called up there? Their TV station. That's it's something. You're on that, like that shows in Philly, and it shows
MSG.
Yeah, I guess the MSG network. Yeah, we're on that. I mean, like that's where all your games, even if you're not playing the Rangers, you're still on MSG. Like that feeds out to 30 million people.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's people everywhere.
It's right next to New York. That's where they pull their people from.
But like we had the big thing about Hadley a few weeks ago, or like last week, and Hockey Bob was like, "Well, he was nice to me, so I think he's a good guy."
Oh, that's what it was.
And now he's saying he's like Tuna never said anything racist to me, so I don't think Tuna. I think Tuna's only a racist with folks who don't care. It's just like, what are you talking about, man?
That's fine. Yeah, people people can feel the way they
Dozens of
feel
anecdotes.
about someone based on the way they've been treated. That's fine.
Cookie Monster wants to know where Carpe Diem is these days. I think he's still doing his show on. I don't know. I think he's still got a show going on.
I don't know.
The King. You know. Oh, let's see
He
here.
got Hockey Bob. Boy, I like that drop too.
Oh, that's unbelievable. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Do we have?
Aha. Well, Hockey Bob, what were you thinking on that? Aha. He's like, Kevin, you until you coach or you're a GM, your point on this matter is moot. He's like, well, what coach? What team did you coach? And he hangs up.
Here it is.
It's hilarious. I'm
Here's the
sorry.
first half.
When you become the NHL GM or coach, you can make those decisions, Kevin. But until then, your thoughts on this are moot.
Kevin then asked what NHL teams that he has coached or ran, and his response was,
"Aha."
So
I really wish I would have been listening live when that happened in the moment.
Oh, I got a serious question for you guys. Did you see this kind of the sign stealing in second base? Wayno was doing a broadcast and said I didn't like that. Do you see that, Rock?
Oh yeah, I can pull that sound for you. Hold on, give me a second here.
What do you think?
That's part of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
When you're the runners at second
base,
base,
he's
that's
like
part
this.
of the game.
He's doing this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Who was the player that did it?
I don't know.
Josh Naylor.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Wayno's like, I've never seen this before.
That's why you change signs with a runner at second base. I mean, they do that in club ball, high school ball. That, to me, a sign stealer at second base is like someone that can pick up a tell for a pitcher. That's part of the stuff that happens in a game. I'm not talking about
banging a thing,
a camera in center, or a monitor where you're okay. You're at second base. Every team, as far as I know, does something like
What was he looking at, you think, on the pitcher?
So
his hand?
Here was the broadcast. Here was a pitch, and then Wayno comes in with his reaction.
You see the arm motions. Garver waves and misses, 0-2.
I mean, what in the world?
You gotta. I think right here you got to bring in your second baseman and bluff him. You got to be. You got to make him pay attention to you instead of stealing signs like that. And then look, you got to be creative with how late you set up right here too as a catcher. Got to guard your glove. I mean, this is blatant, and it could be for show, but it doesn't look like it.
Doesn't matter. He's got the hand motions going
Barber
again.
bounces it left side and foul. So for those not in the know, can you guys kind of walk me through the process?
I think when he's pushing out right arm like that, I think he's telling him it's away. And when that's I've never seen it so blatant in my whole life.
You haven't watched a lot of games this year because it's getting crazy. And some guys say, "Oh, I'm just doing it for show." But why are you doing it for show? Just to make someone think you're doing something? Like I've never seen that. And what?
Apparently, he didn't watch many
broadcast.
games this season.
So this is FS1 yesterday. That was Wayno joining the broadcast, talking about Josh Naylor as he was on second base and Garvin was at the plate.
Okay, and someone else was doing it in one of the. I've watched so many games, I've lost track. But someone in an earlier game was doing that. I think from the dugout.
Yeah,
watching where they set up, doing an arm signal like that. Now, I've talked about it with some players. Sometimes they do it just to mess with the pitcher, give him something else to think about, which is also part of the gamesmanship of baseball. But when you have a dugout full of guys that are baseball veterans, been playing all their lives, they can pick up a tell from a pitcher or pick up where a catcher is setting up. As they said, if a catcher sets up too early, game on.
Yeah.
Like you have to guard against that. So to me,
so why would
Wayno Rock? Do you see it? To me, anything in game where
that's what Wayno was saying. Before Wayno started saying like I just don't like it, he was literally explaining the why the gamesmanship factor of like, listen, the catcher's got to do different things, the pitcher's got to hide this, and credit to the catcher because there was some other videos that came out where later on in that same at bat, the catcher would set up inside. Naylor would motion it, and then the catcher would take a really quick slide to the outside to frame an outside pitch. So
but
the
I'm
catcher
saying, do you
did
think
start.
that's wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Right, that's part of the game.
That's gamesmanship.
And
in my
here's the
opinion.
other thing: if you're making the catcher react to what you're doing when you're on second base, good on you, right? Because you got in the pitcher's head and the catcher's head.
So why were they complaining about it? Or were they just like, this is
I
something
think they were
new?
just saying it was blatant, but it did seem like they were critical of it.
Yeah.
But it's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Now, maybe there's more of it. Maybe they're more obvious when they're signaling the hitter now. But this has been going on forever.
Somebody got clunked in the face with a 97-mile-an-hour ball. Jesus. I feel like that's happening a lot. Somebody got rocked the other day right in the jaw.
Dan Schrage on the YouTube chat. They were using PitchCom, no signs. Naylor was looking into the pitcher's glove and giving location as well.
Yeah.
The science come out and says, wasn't Jimmy Edmonds really good at that?
Jim Edmonds was the most brilliant person ever to pick up tells.
Gino says this. Jimmy Ballgame knew everything to tell of all the pitchers in Double-A. Pretty amazing. His baseball IQ was through the roof.
And he could also, up in the booth, see the spin on a ball. Like his eyesight was amazing, too. He was a savant. But he was the best at it. But also, all pitchers now, starting pitchers in particular, pick up tells. And sometimes they'll help their teammate during the bullpen. Hey, I noticed you're doing this with your glove. But that's gamesmanship. That's part of the game.
Oh, man.
But if you make the pitcher react or the catcher, then you've done your job.
Hockey Bob's weighed back in on the market thing.
Oh,
no, this is
what's he saying?
He's got me on this one, guys.
You shouldn't hate.
New Jersey is not a part of New York. It's its own separate entity. Just like Arnold and Chesterfield are both part of St. Louis, but they are not the same municipality. You people need to understand this kind of crap.
Well, I was an alderman, so I do.
Yeah.
And secondly,
it's almost like
from New York.
TV markets
with
go beyond municipality borders or something like that. These TVs, they send out these waves across the sky, and this sky magic allows your TV at home to pick up the waves across the borders.
Oh man,
through the sky magic,
dude. There's just so mad.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Man.
No, but okay, I get the difference in municipalities and jurisdictions.
No, you don't.
And all
You
that.
don't understand this kind of crap, Jim.
It's where you draw your fan base and your television viewers. This crazy sky magic. There's something to it, Rod.
It's almost like if a lot of my games are broadcast in New York, and New York companies first of all, are in New York a lot, or therefore have a higher living. When I sell them advertising, it's almost like I'm going to be able to get a lot of money because they're big name companies in the biggest market in the world, in literally the world. And my games are broadcast in that market. So when I sell advertising in that market, I get a lot of money. Therefore, I'm not a small market team.
I have a thing in my house where a girl I was dating back in the day, her grandma would clip off every article I was in the Daily News and the New York Post. And it's this thick. Everybody pays attention to everything around there. You know what I mean? The Rangers, the Islanders, Flyers, and the Devils. That's what, even in the New York markets, in the paper, they talk about everything.
Yeah, think about that. In 1995, when print news was still a big thing, in the largest, most important city on the planet, front page stories around 1995 in June would have been about the New Jersey Devils. The largest amount of foot traffic in the world. People would have been walking by advertisements and papers with pictures splattered of the New Jersey Devils.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a small market.
But I do kind of feel sorry for him, though. After that text he threw at us, and then we knew about the African queen that ripped him off.
He's had a tough life.
He's had a tough gig, man. He's had a tough gig. You know what I mean? Tough gig. You know what?
So
go ahead.
How far is Newark? That's where the Devils play now, correct?
Yep.
From New York City. 13 miles.
Yeah.
13 miles.
It's just right. You just look over there. And
It's 13 miles.
Yeah. 1/3 of the way to my house right now.
By the way, that's St. Louis to like Town and Country.
There you go.
Like
there you go.
Town and Country is like downtown to Town and Country is 18 miles. That's even. I mean, we're talking downtown St. Louis to the 270 interchange.
Yeah.
That's the difference between New York and Newark.
Yep.
I mean, come on. Could you do a little tune there?
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Let's see.
Can't help
Ryan, don't worry about anything an old fart has to say. Delmar Gardens is calling his name any minute. Wombat. Poor Ryan. But it's just, I know Rock's probably like, just suck it up.
If you stop listening to our show, go listen to Brendan Schaefer. There's something terribly wrong with you.
No, don't just suck it up. If someone disrespects you, tell them off.
Yeah. There it is.
I very much respect Ryan for telling Tuna where to shove it. That's exactly how you should have responded. Like I said last week, that's what I should have done multiple times to many people across this business in my life.
Where do the New York Giants play?
They play in the Meadowlands.
Meadowlands,
Where's that?
It's right next to
It's in New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The New York Giants.
That's right.
And Jets play in New Jersey.
Yeah. Also, Meadowlands to downtown, like I think Manhattan. I think this is where it's putting me. 13 miles.
Okay.
It's the exact same
The
thing.
New York Giants and New York Jets play in
literally dirty Jersey.
Downtown Manhattan, Newark, and the Meadowlands is a triangle.
Yeah.
Like it's literally the exact same proportions from downtown New York to the Meadowlands and to New York. It's just one's north and one's south.
But don't the Giants know that it's a separate?
Yes,
I believe they
figured
know
that one
that.
out.
They must not realize.
No.
Doesn't that kind of end the argument?
Why can't I help myself?
I know you can't.
I have a problem.
Is he your number one on the list of all the guys that text in? Is Hockey Bob number one that's the most annoying to you?
It's just he's so confident and so wrong every time.
Confidently wrong.
Every time.
Every time.
Not every time.
He says some good things here and there.
He's right every once in a while.
Every once in a while. I watched that clip of and I know we didn't talk about this in here because I had to leave because Andy owns my soul, but that Jonathan Gannon, I watched that clip over and over and over again. I don't mind what he did.
Yeah,
he didn't do anything. He barely got in his kind of just got in his face a little bit. Like it wasn't bad. He didn't shove him.
I think it's a bad look.
He did. He shoulder checked him, and he like hit him. Cam, he like hit him like flat handed in the chest.
I couldn't see
and
that
then, like
part.
Shoulder check.
I couldn't see that.
Pretty out.
But he's like, "What are you doing?"
You can see that.
Come on.
Well, okay, there's a difference between you not caring and you saying it didn't happen.
I didn't see the stiff arm. I didn't see get his face like this. Like, what are you doing?
Cam also thinks Woody Hayes barely touched the opposing player when he karate chopped him to the throat.
What do you mean?
Woody Hayes is
wasn't
famous.
Listen, it wasn't.
What'd he do?
It wasn't that hot
What'd he
when I
do?
stuck that player in a locker out in the middle of a field in Texas. It wasn't that hot. All
I
right?
don't do it. I don't play that game.
Well, there's
I don't haze.
So Woody
I don't
Hayes
Jim Hayes.
at a I don't know what that means.
I don't haze people. That's
Jim-
hazing when you
Jim
shove them in a
Hayes.
freaking locker.
I like that.
I go, I don't haze. I don't Jim Hayes.
I like that.
What,
I like that a lot, Cam. I don't Jim
Woody
Hayes.
Hayes,
what do he do?
So he's a beloved, famous coach, but at the end of his run, I think it was off an interception. Who were they playing? Michigan? Who were they playing? Rock, do you remember the karate chop?
I do not remember who they were playing. Now.
Anyway, players running by the Ohio State sideline, and he karate chopped him in the neck. And that was like his last.
Let me
hurrah.
see it. I want to see
Ohio
that.
State versus Clemson.
Clemson.
Wow.
I mean,
Having a long time.
Travis Kelce gets in old boy's face every single.
Yes, he does.
I mean,
This is the opposing team.
he karate chopped a guy.
Yeah, Google it. It's like
I gotta see this. Somebody send that in.
I can't swing the screen because of the clock camera, else I'd have it in
Yeah.
front of you. But so you can Google it and find it very easily.
it's amazing. You know, I'm surprised you haven't seen this before.
I
but
probably have.
to me, it's one of the most insane things you can see.
Did
in
he
college
get
football.
fired, fined, everything?
I think
So
that
all
was
the
the end
above.
of his run. Anyway,
It's insane. Yeah, the Ohio State runs a play. The Clemson player picks it off, and he kind of mean mugs the Ohio State sideline. And Woody Hayes, as he gets up, like punches him in the neck and like grabs him by the throat almost.
Google it.
All right. I'm good.
You got to Google it right now.
Okay.
Google
Yeah.
Woody Hayes karate chop.
Google punch. Punch will get the Google search.
There it
will pop
popped
up.
right.
Yep.
Right up.
Right up.
All right, Cam is watching it
All right,
now.
let's-
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
can't
do
put. I
play-by-play.
can't unfortunately not put this on YouTube else because it's in
All
trouble.
right. Let's see this.
Cam is watching it now.
But yeah,
watching
Ohio,
now.
so it's Ohio State.
I got it.
They run this play out of the wingback formation.
Go slow.
Defensive linebacker picks it off, and then he mean mugs the sideline because he gets thrown down there. And Woody Hayes is not about a player.
All right,
How
here
dare you celebrate?
Stupid ad.
You turn your sound down.
Cam is
I
having
did.
computer issues. This is
Stupid ad.
This is a technology
5,
Cam
4.
where he's
3.
counting it down.
This is
Good God.
The man's an entertainer. Give him
Hurry
that.
up.
Feel
All right,
the
let's go.
frustration.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's
Quarterback
not a
drops
second-
back. He's moving on. He's moving. He's shaking. Oh, terrible pass. Terrible pass. It's picked off. Then he falls in the sidelines, gets up. Oh, yeah. He had a moment. And they're still going at it. He wouldn't let go like a dog, like a rabid dog when he bites your neck. Wow.
Like a chihuahua.
Oh, my. I would have bagged his ass up.
What is
I
it?
would've-
And he was like, what,
I would've
68 or
don't
something
care.
when that happened?
No. I would have bagged his ass up there. Right in my freaking dude, that could hurt you, by the way. I don't care if it's an old man. You get hit right in your throat like that.
That's
I would have
1978.
ragdolled him.
Wasn't that was a chop? That was a
Whoa.
It was 1978. Woody
he choke
Hayes would have been. He died 9 years later at 74. So yeah, he would have been like 73.
So what happened, dude? He had to have been
Let
donezo.
me find that for you.
Jesus. That's terrible. Is that the worst one going? There's a couple fights on the sidelines. Back in the day, Bill Parcells really got into it with some guys too. I remember.
There's some stuff at practice from Bobby Knight that are
jeez.
worth
Was
a
he-
look-see.
I've never had. Oh, my dad got mad one time when I was playing freshman football. My dad, he was watching from his truck in Eureka, and one of the coaches, I'm not gonna say his name because he's actually good. He was a wrestling coach too, and he was just crazy. And I was into hockey, so they're already pissed at me anyway. And I just messed up a play, and he comes up to me and he grabs my helmet, the face mask, and he dragged me around. My dad gets out of the car and goes up to him and confronts him about it. And it was kind of embarrassing. And I'm like, I could still beat his ass. But my dad's like, don't you ever do that again in front of everybody. And it was kind of, and I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, I would have done the same thing if that was my
Maybe
son.
wait till the end of the game.
Nah, it wasn't a game. It was practice. And now I kind of just went to the sideline. My dad had to get out. I don't know. It's one of those things. I was a freshman. You would have been pissed too. Grabbing Tyler like this. Like, don't you do that again. Like, shake my neck around. No.
I'm surprised you didn't snap. What
I
were you
know.
saying? What are you shocked at?
The telecast did not catch the moment, and neither Keith Jackson nor Ara Parsanian. I always forget how to say his name.
Parsegian.
saw or commented on the punch. After the game, Ohio State athletic director Hugh Hindman, who had played for Hayes at Miami University and been an assistant for him for 7 years, confronted him in the Buckeye locker room and said he was going to tell the school president what happened, and said he pretty much implied that he's coached his last game. After a heated profanity-laced exchange, he offered Hayes a chance to resign, but Hayes refused, saying, quote unquote, that would make it too easy for you. You'd better go ahead and fire me. Then after a heated meeting of the board with profanities being exchanged, and eventually Hindman and Hayes had another meeting, profanities being exchanged, Hindman told Hayes that he had coached his last game for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And then eventually the president came out and said, there isn't a university or athletic conference in this country that would permit a coach to physically assault a college athlete. After the incident, Hayes reflected on his career by saying, nobody despises to lose more than I do. That got me into trouble over the years, but it also made a man of mediocre ability into a pretty good coach. After 2 months, about 2 months after the incident, Hayes called Bauman, the player in his dorm room, but did not apologize for the attack on him. He sounds like kind of a stubborn ass.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like, even in his incident about the moment, he doesn't apologize or say he regrets what he does. He just goes, well, that kind of fire is what got me here. Get over it.
How many college football?
He assaulted someone. He committed a crime and just goes, I have no remorse for it. That's what usually gets you in jail.
Yeah. And he's lucky he didn't get punched in the face.
Yeah, good old boy.
You know,
Yeah, this whole team around was his sideline. He was safe.
yeah, but that guy he's right there, like, boom, get off me. I don't know. Jeez, that's a natural reaction when you get smoked.
I'm glad you saw that.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I just couldn't put it together. But how many of these college football coaches that are making what percentage of the top 20 college football coaches going played football? You think? Like at a high level,
like in like a
D1
college football players.
Yeah.
Of the top 20 players, or
top
20
coaches. You
I'd
think?
say a good percentage.
Probably about 18 to 20 of them, I'd guess. I bet there's a few of them who played D2.
18 out of the 20.
18 to 20 of the 25.
Oh, 18 to 20. Wow. Okay.
Because I think there's a few of them who played.
Asking.
A few of them played D2 and D3,
That's
but a lot of them are D1.
played. I'm just
usually.
Just asking.
Maybe I'm a little high. Maybe it's more like 15.
You got to ask because how baseball executives, how many of those guys played? Because these guys are data guys.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't mean they didn't play. I don't know. But clearly, like a lot of young guys that come from the data side, which, let's face it, I think data has benefited
over,
baseball.
yeah.
I mean, for a reason. It's not like a myth. It works.
Yep.
Like, I don't think Drink played it at all in college.
No.
Because he went to Arkansas Tech.
You should know if he played any.
I don't think he played. No, he didn't play at all in college.
Yeah.
You don't like really. He's back to drinky poo for you now.
So maybe it's more like 15 of the 25 of the top 25.
Okay. Just asking.
Because like he is the anomaly. Like kind of like Snitker was in baseball as a guy who never played at a high level. Like those guys can have success, but they are undoubtedly always the minority.
There's a lot of good GMs in the NHL right now that's never played competitive hockey, including ours.
Different.
You know, Doug didn't. He was around the game a long time. His daddy was around the game, reffing.
Hitch was great. He didn't play.
He was around the game up in where'd he come from? Where he had that rink that he ran.
Yeah, I thought he had a rink and like a sporting supply company or something.
He was in the game. You know,
it's a little different when you're just managing the numbers of the players than actually managing the egos on the ice.
Yeah,
on the field. It's a little different.
Ollie played minor league ball.
Did he? Double A, triple A?
Not much. Probably double A. Maybe.
Double A. Get up.
Couldn't
double
hit.
I think it was
hit
double
a
A.
curveball.
Yeah.
Those curveballs will get you. Is that a lot of people just couldn't catch on because of the curveball?
Oh, there's guys that
ruin their career.
Guys that are dead red hitters. And even in baseball today, guys have made it. There's guys, you can look it up. Guys, fastball hitters have trouble with the curveball. Now, obviously, they have a skill level where they can still provide enough contact to get through. But I'm sure there are young players who just never learned to hit the curveball. You ever stood in there with a curveball? I don't know how you hit it. But then again, I don't know how you hit 100-mile-an-hour fastball at your neck like Aaron Judge did. They say that the hardest thing in sports, they say the hardest thing in sports to do is hit a baseball. Round ball, round bat, ball moving all over the place. And if you ever stood behind like a major league pitcher, like behind the catcher and see the velocity and the movement, it's insane.
Yeah. I remember Izzy, when we were at that function about 7 years ago, we did a baseball charity where the Owls play, you know, that cool H.R. Hughes or whatever it is.
The Hoots.
The Hoots. Yeah, the Hoots.
They are, as I understand it,
that was actually pretty
a
entertaining.
prospect league, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Wood bat prospect league.
But Izzy can still throw pretty good at the time. And
yes,
he threw a fat right. I mean, zipped it right just to give me that look. And he threw another one. I just got a piece of it. Ding, and it goes, and I ran it out. Got first base. And I stay.
Was that did they get you out or no?
No, I barely got a piece of it. And it goes,
so it was like a swinging bunt.
Yeah, kind of. I just tried to kind of close my eyes and swung, and I nicked it.
For the pregame show, Aaron Miles was a utility guy for the Cardinals, a lot of second base, and he was always the guy, the position player to pitch in games. So I said, let me hit against you, and if you don't strike me out, we had some bet. Anyway, I fouled off a couple. The ball moved crazy. Even this guy can't throw 100. Like, it's nothing like a real major league pitcher. But then the bullpen coach was the umpire, and he rung me up on a ball.
Oh,
so he won on a bogus.
I'd go do that. I'd do that, man. I'd play. I'd like to play softball.
Even those guys just, I say, having a catch and not playing catch. Having a catch with these guys,
dang,
it's scary.
Yeah. Yep. You know what's not scary? City Seafood.
Nice.
City Seafood was born from the legacy of Bob's Seafood, a beloved St. Louis fish stand that began in the Del Mar Loop. As demand grew, so did the business, expanding into wholesale and moving into a larger space off of 170 and Olive, becoming a go-to for restaurants and seafood lovers alike. In 2022, when development plans closed Bob's doors, former VP Mike V partnered with entrepreneur Brad Burns to create City Seafood, blending decades of seafood expertise with a fresh, modern approach. Today, we continue the tradition with premium seafood, online ordering, custom packages, and free local delivery. New name, same mission, the best seafood in the city with a smile. That's City Seafood. Maybe Hockey Bob should pay more attention to his finances and his bad choices about women than run his mouth about other franchises that he doesn't know shite about. 314. He did. I guess he has some bad luck with women. Although he did bring the.
Don't we all?
We warned him. We warned him. Once I started seeing that on Facebook, Kate and I both saw it one night. We're like, is Hockey Bob got a girl? And we kind of dug into it a little bit, and there's warning signs, and we let him know about the warning signs, and we were correct because he's a friend, and we wanted to help him. That's all. If I was going through a jam, I want people to help me too. You know, the African princess,
Queen,
and bringing it up as a friend is good too
on radio.
Hockey Bob, I think, has a good heart. Right? He's got a good heart. I know.
Yes. Look at Rock.
You give me
Rock,
the death
come
stare.
on.
Listen.
No.
I'm a guy that
you don't think he does?
I hold a grudge too. This guy told me to burn an HE double hockey stick.
He did.
And you know what? I don't think he's a terrible human being.
I think if you tell people that you're a pretty bad person.
You harbor a grudge like me.
Oh, he does, boy. No. He does.
Even
dude.
if he hadn't said that to me, my comment would be, if you say that to people, you're a bad person.
Oh, that's funny. Rock does hold grudges.
Who's a good person?
He's got a long.
Do you think I'm a good
I
person?
think you're a good person, Jim. I think Cam Jansen's one of the best people I know.
Well, thank you.
No joke. I think you're one of the most genuinely honest and great. No spit takes inside the damn radio studio, Jim. There's a lot of electrical equipment.
Yeah.
No spit takes inside the studio, you jackass.
It is. There's explosions going off.
Good Lord.
I mean, there's a lot of wires around
take
here.
a break before Jim blows up the flipping station.
There's a lot of wires around here. All right, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. Hot Take Central 2.0.
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website.
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. 3 people are recovering after 2 separate shootings in downtown St. Louis on Tuesday night and early Wednesday. The first involved a 14-year-old suspect in an attempted robbery around 7 p.m. Tuesday, leaving both him and a 45-year-old man injured. Hours later, a man was hurt in a drive-by near 14th and Washington. Police say the incidents are not connected. The Missouri Department of Transportation will add a 3rd daily train on the Missouri River runner route between St. Louis and Kansas City, starting in April 2026. The move aims to handle increased travel during the FIFA World Cup. Kansas City hosts 6 matches, including a quarterfinal on July 11th. Service returns to normal after the tournament. The St. Louis Zoo said 5 southern white rhinos have moved into their new home, Wildcare Park, more than a year ahead of the park's opening. The rhinos are settling into a state-of-the-art barn completed this summer, and they're part of a species survival plan to protect the endangered animals. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. High pressure in the southern plains will be building up into our area today, so it looks sunny. Our afternoon high pretty comfortable in the low 70s. Overnight, we're in the upper 40s under clear skies, and then pretty nice on Friday, sunny and mid-70s. We'll go on a little warming trend Saturday and Sunday, upper 70s to low 80s. Looks like we'll stay sunny. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel, a delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here, and when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text, weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner.
Back to Point O with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes
These two men here, are they with you?
on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
You keep your head down, Sir Duck. I keep mine safe.
Paint a sigil that tells the truth of a man.
A Targaryen is owed reverence, even if the dragons are dust.
A tournament is a mirror. It shows what we pretend not to be.
When the world forgets what a true knight is, we will remind them.
Wow.
New Game of Thrones show dropping in a couple months here, Cam.
In a couple months?
Yeah, it's dropping in January.
How are they? So they what has this come out yet? This trailer? Because I've never seen it.
This trailer just dropped yesterday.
Yesterday.
I think it actually might have dropped at like 12 a.m. this morning.
So what is it? Exactly.
So
It's a guy with a shield.
Yeah, well, that's the picture that I'm able to put up.
You haven't even got Game of Thrones. You didn't.
Yeah,
get
I had to tell Jim.
my
Jim, this
God.
segment isn't for Jim. He could have left the show.
You got
for the rest of the
would-
morning.
He would love it too. It's badass.
He does not watch real TV.
That's not.
He just watches
This is
YouTube,
this
doesn't
is
he?
He watches
HBO.
YouTube and he
HBO.
watches games.
Yeah.
It's badass, dude. Game of Thrones was badass. It really was cool. Like every single was it Friday night or whatever. Kate and Sunday night we'd set up everything, light candles, get our little sword out.
I'm sorry.
A sword. We had a sword. We put
I'm
I'll
sorry.
show you a picture.
It's gonna. Yeah, it's dropping. It's dropping in January.
I'm drinking wine out of a Game of Thrones like badass. Yeah, oh yeah. I got into it. Badass.
Sword out.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Kate knows. So what kind of spinoff is this?
So it's the title of it is A Knight of the Seven Kingdom. It's based off a series of short story novellas that have been written, and essentially it takes place about 100 years. It takes place about 30 or 50 years before the main series of Game of Thrones. So it happens after House of the Dragon, but it happens before regular Game of Thrones. So it's right in between all that. The dragons the dragons aren't really a thing anymore. The Targaryens are still in power, but they don't have dragons anymore. So essentially this story follows this like 17 or 18-year-old kid named Duncan, who is a hedge knight, which basically means he's a poor knight who just like goes castle to castle trying to find work. And he meets a mysterious bald-headed squire. And they go on some adventures together.
I'm into it already.
Now, if you're watching on our stream, there's a picture of a knight, and I have some info.
That is Duncan.
That's Duncan.
And
That's
you know
Duncan.
what his title is? Sir Tiny Hands.
He does have some tiny hands.
That's not good.
But
when
it's
you're holding a
ironic.
sword.
It's ironic you said that because his moniker
Sir Tiny Hands. Look at that.
big jaw.
His moniker is Duncan the Tall because he's supposed to be almost like at 17, 18 years old. He's like 6'6", 6'7".
Is this Daenerys? Daenerys' mom and dad involved in this?
Daenerys, mom and dad are not yet alive. You will meet Daenerys' grandfather in this show.
That's okay. What's he like? Was he a shite kicking son of a gun?
Well, in this show, he's certainly not a shite kicking son of a gun.
Really?
In this show, he's you meet a younger version of him. Because again, this is 50 years before.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So he's a kid. You meet the kid version of who eventually becomes their dad.
I love it.
Her grandfather, the father of her parents.
Kate, date night.
And I'll say this right now: one of the coolest moments in the book series involves the birth of Daenerys' parents and that guy right there.
But didn't Daenerys' parents, weren't they shite kickers? Did they rule a lot?
Well, Dany's mom was the Mad King. Ares.
That's right.
who was an
killed
insane
by-
person.
Got killed by Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie killed him and all that stuff. So this happens. So
Burn them all.
So this sets up everything. This kind of sets up
Badass.
what eventually happens when all that ends and falls out.
Oh, it reminds me of winter time
Jimothy?
too. Winter's
I knew
coming.
you'd be excited.
God
buddy.
dang,
I knew
Rock.
you'd be excited.
Thank you.
I know the show is based on a show that had flying dragons. Okay, so
Well, yes.
hold on. I'm trying to suspend my disbelief. But you're saying this guy was 6'7". Rock, did people get that tall back then? Because they were small. Like Babe Ruth in his time, which is a lot later than this, was a giant at 6'1".
It's funny you would say that. So the average people were a lot shorter because most people didn't have access to meat, which is a high calorie thing, which is why we're all so much taller nowadays. But pretty much every historical account we have pretty much tells us that yes, there would be anomalous
They found bones.
giant people where you'd get
Giants.
somebody who'd be like 6'7", 6'8" every once in a while.
My other question, you said that was 50
That's a real
years
thing.
ago. People didn't live to 50 back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone,
Not really.
Everyone who's alive in this show is dead by the main show's timeline.
Yeah.
No one lives this.
50's like 100.
I'm trying to think if there's any. There's one character who's alive during this show's run, who was alive in the main show, and he's the oldest character on the show. Walder Frey.
Yes.
Old Walder
Old,
Frey.
creepy Walter Frey.
Will show up as a child in season 2 or 3 of this show. You'll see the child version of him. So
And
actually,
he's the one-
I might be a little bit off. This might be about 80 years before the main
He's
timeline.
the one
based off
that was breeding and then would keep breeding.
Yeah, and then the
with
Red
his
Wedding
daughters,
happens.
and then he created the Red Wedding. He
Yeah.
helped.
So that's
Wow.
so to your point. There's,
Awesome,
there's only
Rob.
one character you see here that you've actually seen in the main show. This is all entirely new characters that no one's ever been.
Oh, my
introduced
dad's
to.
pumped up too.
Good.
My dad got in the game.
Trust me, these.
I'm telling you, it's
And
badass.
here's the fun thing about
It's
these.
shite kicking.
Not to be the person who's like, you can't watch the show without reading the books. I'm not saying that.
No.
But the stories that are going to be told in this show have been turned into graphic novels. So they're a lot easier to read because you have pictures. And they are a lot of fun. They're much, much shorter than the main books. So if you don't want to wait for this and you do want to know the stories, because they are fantastic in my opinion, the graphic novels, I'll just be honest, you can find them online.
Do the castles in this show still smell as they would back in the day?
Oh
of VO
my
and bodily
God.
waste?
This is what? Okay,
and
what,
as you
what
heard-
year? This is like this is the Dark Age, probably.
Well, I mean, it's a fantasy story.
I know, but what would you
the
say?
level of technology is
It's
about
900s?
it's like 1200s,
1200s. Yeah, where they really were building castles.
Well, because the big thing here is that this show is going to focus around, at least this first season is going to focus around a tournament, and in actual history, tournaments between knights and stuff is really only a thing for about 150, 200 years through the 1500 or through the 1400s to the early 1600s. So like
When you
that's
say a night tournament, like winter,
like a
lives,
jousting,
jousting tournaments and things like
which is
that.
horrifying.
And back in that day, did they have participation trophies also?
I don't think so. But then again, the only people who got to participate were the richest people. So it kind of was. It kind of was in itself a participation trophy.
And sometimes the
that's-
king would joust, and you'd give him the
Yeah,
due.
well, that's how
You know.
King Henry VIII almost dies.
Yep.
And one king actually does. That's when jousting ends in the early 1600s when a French king dies in the middle of because of a tournament.
And he wasn't probably supposed to.
No, I think he gets a splinter in his eye that just flies off the thing. So
Got infected.
that's what this first season is going to be about. There's not going to be any dragons or anything, but it is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm pumped
It's
up.
gonna
My
be a
dad's
great
pumped
show,
up.
I think.
Kate's pumped up. I love it.
I didn't want to watch a series that had dragons.
This one
agree.
doesn't.
All right,
I
maybe I'll
agree.
go.
I didn't get into the dragon part. Like I like the politics of it. I love the dialogue. Was fantastic. It was
Oh.
just the way the castles.
Ken,
looked.
you're gonna love the dialogue.
I love dialogue, dude. That's just like you do with Glengarry Glen Ross. Like the dialogue with this it's fantastic. It really, really is. Badass is what it is. Somebody said, "Have you seen the trailer for He-Man?"
Oh, I didn't realize they were remaking He-Man. That's crazy.
They remake everything.
See,
Rob.
He-Man. There it is. He-Man was a little too early for me. That was like a little early 80s, so I never really kind of got into it.
Is that like a Marvel thing?
No, He-Man, remember?
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, the sword. He looked like
Yeah,
Conan.
okay.
Remind me of Conan.
Okay.
He-Man and Conan are kind of the same thing. Remember Arnold had
Are
Conan?
you a He-Man?
Kind of. I
Kinda
would be
like-
back in the day.
It's kind of like your pronouns, isn't it? He-Man.
He and me. Yes.
So you are.
I should put that on my profile.
So you are pro pronoun.
Yes.
All right.
He-Man.
So there is a plan for June 5th, 2026. They're calling it Masters of the Universe. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, goes against the evil Skeletor to save the planet Eternia and protect the secrets
What's it
of
rated?
Castle Grayskull.
What's it rated? Because is this for children? Because I ain't doing it, man. Okay, I need this to be hardcore, Game of Thrones style, or I'm not touching it. Because if it's for children, like let's go. Let's make it hardcore. Chop somebody's head off.
Idris Elba's
just like
in
they
it.
did back in the day.
Oh, Jared Leto's Skeletor. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Oh, they got the Mountain. The guy who played the Mountain in
yeah.
Game of Thrones. They got him.
Gregor
to be Goatman.
Gregor.
I do not see a.
It's going to be for children.
Any remakes of Steel Magnolias coming up? That's what I want.
That was a sad movie, wasn't it?
Didn't watch it.
Neither did I.
Or you did?
I think I did.
And you cried?
I think it was a sad movie where somebody.
I don't see a rating. Sorry,
somebody died or something. Maybe it was a. Usually when people die, I'm
You're
like,
gonna cry now.
But if a doggy did, I think something. I don't know. If the dog dies in the movie, it kind of ruins it for me.
Yeah, me too. But
It
if
does.
a person dies, I don't.
I'm like, whatever.
I don't get affected.
Whatever.
I don't get into the movies that much where I'm gonna. Yeah, it's good or not. I don't cry.
Have you seen the medieval MMA fighting in the octagon? It looks freaking awesome. Pizza Ball. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You ever see that?
No.
Crazy. Thing is happening in Russia where they get in, they put all their suit on, and they have a shield and a sword that's dull, and they beat the hell out of each other. And if you get them in the neck, it's different points. You get them in certain areas where you don't have any protection.
So we are trying to reverse trend as a species.
Yes. Imagine getting sliced back in the day.
No.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You don't know.
Die.
No one else.
get
No one else. They're gonna
infected.
do. They're gonna be like this. We're gonna bloodlet you. We're gonna cut you open and drain your blood, which you desperately need in this moment. You need all the blood you can get.
That's
We're
why
gonna
people didn't
bloodlet
live
you.
that long. It wasn't no access
They
to
were
meat.
crazy.
They didn't live that long because they didn't want to.
They didn't know. The doctors were like, we got to bloodlet him. Cut him open.
You
Let
had to
him
wipe
drain
your butt with a branch? No, thank you.
Oh, it's like a little skewer thing that everybody uses.
That everyone uses.
Rooster from Birmingham
Disgusting.
says Charlie loves those movies where the dog dies.
Oh, Jesus, Rooster. It doesn't bother him, though.
It's always good.
I'm devastated.
It always hits.
I'm devastated. An animal
The joke
dies.
always works.
Even the movie, remember the 80s movie, Never-Ending Story with
Oh.
Atreyu? And he's got this horse and he's walking through the mud.
Dude,
but it's sinking.
Dude, that broke my
Oh,
freaking heart as
God.
a child, dude. No.
Oh, man, that rocked me back. That was a badass movie for back in the day.
I think that's
a great
That
80s
was one of the
movie.
movies where I realized I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a softie. This
Oh,
is not
yeah.
gonna go well for me.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have what it takes.
God, that got me, man. That got me.
I do want
Never-Ending
to see
Story.
this movie. The battle continues or whatever.
With Leo?
Yeah.
This dog not only provided love, but it provided tremendous value.
Big time love.
I know it's controversial that I value humans more than dogs.
That wasn't really at issue.
No, it wasn't.
That was a straw man. Because we all value
We just want you to
humans.
value your dog.
Yes.
So Cam, the bottom line of this whole segment is you and I have to decide how we're going to do our breakdowns of this show
I'll
on Monday
do it.
mornings.
Yeah.
Because we have to do it. I am so jacked for
Yeah,
this.
I am
Cannot
too.
wait.
I am too. Is it Sunday nights?
I think that that it seems like HBO would be very stupid not to put a Game of Thrones show on Sunday night.
Yeah.
People have been conditioned to say because House of the Dragon was also on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
And House of the Dragon I think is coming back for season 3.
I liked
in
it.
the summer.
I
So
like
I think we're
House
gonna
of
get, I
Dragon.
think we get season 3 House of the Dragon in the summer. So we're gonna get Game of Thrones winter to spring, and then we'll have a 3 or 4 month gap, and then I think we're gonna get Game of Thrones again after that. And then we'll get no dragons, and then we'll get dragons.
But I also like watching these shows in the wintertime. You get the fire going.
It
just makes more sense
Have
in the wintertime.
you tried Foundation on Apple TV Plus yet?
No.
It's an it's one of the very first ever sci-fi series written by Isaac Asimov in the 50s. So it's one of the it's
Foundation.
Foundation. It's literally foundationally one of the first like sci-fi that like defined the genre by Isaac Asimov. It's unbelievable.
Foundation.
And it's on Apple
All
TV
right.
Plus. It's this crazy sci-fi show.
I got
It's
things
ridiculous.
to do now. I got things
When does
to
it
do.
start? I'm gonna have to watch it.
I know.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms
Yeah.
starts January
Jimmy.
2026.
You'll like
Again, no dragons, a lot of
No.
swords, a lot of armor, a lot of people in crazy. And here's the big thing, Cam. A lot of people are putting out pictures. There's a picture out there right now. It's going to be a very bright and colorful show.
Because
a lot of Game of Thrones
was
has been
dark and gloomy,
and dreary and gloomy.
Yeah.
And the entire point of like, if you actually were walking around in the 1500s, it was gaudy. Everything was bright colors back then.
Yeah.
And so, and that's what Martin wanted to do with these stories.
So more of a Renaissance era?
Like the 1500s and 1600s.
Yeah,
Like it was gaudy bright.
They weren't building defensive castles. They were building
exactly. And
yeah,
so
manners.
like when you have these scenes and stuff like that, it's finally gonna be a show that looks good on your TV. You're not gonna have to be yelled at by the director that your TV sucks.
Yeah, remember? Well, House of the Dragon was really dark.
Yes, it is.
To
They
a
need
point
to
where
improve it.
They need, yeah. People were bitching about that big time. God, I got things to do. Man, oh man, let's go. Let's go. Charlie loves the movies where the dog dies. Okay, Rooster. Come on now. Oh man, oh man. Okay, well, we will see you tonight. I will be with Braden Shin and Chris Kerber at the rally. Come say hey. I'll be signing autographs afterwards too. Let's go, Blues. We'll see you tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hey, Cat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that?